Alright, so I'm gonna make a YouTube channel on smart things. What should my first topic be about? Let me go grab my The telephone is a device that works by converting acoustic energy into electrical energy. It turns the sound waves of the speaker's voice into a varying electric current, which is sent along a wire and turned back into sound waves. And there were 681,000 cellular telephone subscriptions in the United States in 1986. That number climbed to 326.4 million in December of 2012. The vintage and outdated cell phones of the past have been replaced with more advanced smartphones, whose market also skyrocketed due to its increasing popularity. Smartphones have literally changed human social communication forever. However, I think it might affect you more than you think. Sleep deficiency, anxiety, stress, and depression have all been related to mobile phone usage. A small survey was conducted on students ages 18 to 22 at Elon University, North Carolina in 2013. Of the 65 responses, 95.4% said they owned an iPhone, with half of the total surveyed claiming that they are addicted to instant and constant communication. The same survey also found 77.4% of students felt disconnected when they did not carry their cell phones. Smartphones have other effects on us too. Digital amnesia demonstrates the expectation of having later access to information can make us less inclined to learn and encode that information in our long-term memory. Like when you saw those notes on the board and you thought you could save time with a picture. Furthermore, it has been suggested that the constant reliance on GPS navigation could interfere with our natural tendency to develop cognitive spatial representations, leaving some to believe that advanced sensory attachments to modern cars would create less skilled drivers. It is too late to warn us about the symptoms of heavy usage on our phones. But what are we going to do now that the majority of us have one? And when did this all suddenly happen? I'm going to answer these backwards because why not? The telephone system had a dramatic change in the 20th century. In 1934, there were 33 million telephones in the world. By 1976, there were 380 million. And by the 1970s, the vast majority of homes in the Western world had phones. Things were much simpler behind the invention of the telephone when you think about it. Smartphones can artificially link others together socially in a way unlike ever before. Even in the modern day, you can scream and socially provoke your coworkers and leave one super stressed workday, finally deciding to make money from your smartphone any day now. We've gained so much from this one incredible invention. But what have we lost since its initial revolutionary impact? Bearing in mind that depression and stress are linked to cell phone usage and considering such widespread coverage, one can only assume just how things might be looking for us as a whole. As of 2010, in the US, it was reported that adolescents spent 8.5 hours a day interacting with digital devices. If 7 of their hours are spent sleeping, this interaction still takes up well over a third of the day. Our obsession with social media seems to be quite expansive as well. At the beginning of just last year, WhatsApp became the third most popular social network worldwide, with 1.5 billion monthly active users. No doubt, this is shocking. Now that cell phones are here to stay, it might just start to seem like they would take over the world soon enough. Working backwards again, I want to direct your attention to another invention that has much to do with cell phones in general. But this is not just a regular cell phone, it's the iPhone. Perhaps the most important impact of the iPhone was the unveiling of the App Store in 2008, which ignited a global app economy boom. This allowed software developers to sell and distribute mobile applications globally. Apps are on all smartphones, which generally are accessible to most anyway because of the capabilities that one could equip you with. And don't forget, WhatsApp had 1.5 billion users, and that's not necessarily all who have a cell phone. It looks as if we are more unhappy than ever with our obsession and addiction toward these technological and social shifts in our current era. But there is hope. Research shows that practicing and presenting mindfulness can decrease compulsive internet and social network site usage. You heard the research. The habit of mindfulness can have a positive effect on your social behavior, compulsive and addictive natures, and can improve your general mood and well-being overall. We need to start being more mindful as a society. Why not be more mindful about your cell phone usage or more mindful about your mental health in general? Think about other projects you could start, or different habits you could pick up. Perhaps even starting small, like going out for walks instead, or creating an organized agenda or journal, or just picking up a nice looking book and reading it cover to cover. Please.